with the current state of things, right, AI actually exposes the level of creativity that
Hi guys, welcome back to another fantastic episode on Behind the Build. Shehu is here. You can see I'm bullying
Shehu is here.
Shehu be my guy.
Shehu is not leaving.
Shehu be my guy. Be my guy.
Stay.
How far now? Alright, we have one of our own guests with us again, joining us on another episode.
Again.
Justice Panaba.
Too much wisdom. We couldn't drop everything.
You correct. You be my guy. We have to bring you back. Scam. What's good?
Thanks for having me.
They're looking good too. Just it would be a tailor.
I know.
I don't think so. I'll be old.
You can't double.
Show me the way. I'll be following your footsteps. Thanks for joining us
Thanks,
today.
Thanks.
We are going to be looking at brand design and AI today, right? Claude is popular. I think we've talked about Claude in one of our episodes before, but we're just focused on product design.
Yeah.
You get so. Let's explore the world of
Actually, you use Claude design for
branding. Yes, now.
I don't know.
How you get our Juggernaut to it?
You will have.
My dear Colossus.
You don't
My dear Colossus.
You don't piss it out. Okay, so AI is making waves like a lot in all industries, videos, designs, because we are designers, so it's very, very popular in the design industry.
Yeah.
You get so. My first question to you is AI making brands faster in terms of creativity now? Is it making results faster or generic? People are prompting AI with the same templates these days, and then it tends to return the same thing. So do you think it's making those prompts faster or just generic?
So, I actually would not say that it's making things generic. So I'll come from this angle. This is where I'll come.
Yeah.
So based on my own experience with AI tools, I feel that first of all, with the current state of things, right, AI actually exposes the level of creativity that you have as a designer.
After prompts.
Yes. So it's not even just prompting, even the way you think, because the way you think actually shows in how, in whatever
prompt. Yeah.
Also understanding so I feel that you have lots of designers that before now, they do not actually have an granular understanding of design terminologies.
No.
Do you understand? They are just
jumping.
Yeah. So if you're not putting into context those keywords in your prompt, like for example, somebody is saying you want to generate an image, or you could actually, the prompt that has a cinematic view of a woman maybe fetching water at 3 with a high resolution of 300 dpi.
Yeah.
If you don't have that understanding of what those, you won't actually put in the right. So again, we have designers that do not really have an understanding of some terminologies. So that's why using or getting the best results from some of those AI tools is a bit of an issue. And so that's where having generic outputs is now becoming a problem. Yeah, exactly. So you need to actually really understand they're very strong.
Yeah. I think maybe in the nearest future, you start seeing roles that are based on prompts.
Yeah,
we have prompt engineer.
So there was actually a role that came up just recently. There's someone there's a company in Abuja that wanted to hire for an AI prompt engineer. That's all. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
It's
a very big deal because
you just said
it's going to be a skill.
Yeah, it's going to be a very serious skill because even when you're actually developing maybe a product like that is actually AI powered, so at the back end, definitely you actually still have to put in like a prompt, right? There's working at the back end to generate those things. Exactly. So for it to come out that good, the prompts that you've actually put at the back end is
the level of creativity.
yes, exactly. So it exposes the level of creativity. So I think that question is actually really based off on this individual basis, right? Yeah. So
You have to be very, very skillful and professional in your own part.
the whole part exactly.
First. So you're able to give it good prompts. So you don't just
Not
take it
exactly,
generic, just normal.
Exactly.
You yourself have to be very, very good.
Very good.
Good and patient.
Exactly. So if a photographer using an AI tool, would actually, I mean, there's photographers that actually understand, they know light, they have understanding. So when they are putting that, they'll get the desired results. Exactly.
So do you think AI will understand culture well enough to build those kind of?
I don't think it has gotten to that point yet. So. Yes, no. And I don't know if it will get to that point yet.
It might.
It might.
It might.
So, but we don't know when.
It's
still data. So it's So it will. It will get there. That I don't know when. Yes. I don't know when.
It's like you are still they are training them. They are still like maybe let's say they are maybe toddler now.
Yeah.
There are players that see the toddler before. Then I start getting to that. Then I get to adult. Then that adult will just take over the world like I will.
One instance. One instance I wanted to give was last year when was it last year? It was last year. Yeah, pretty much early last year. So when we were trying to generate some images for a brand.
Okay.
So just there was Midjourney. There was image.
I know you use
there was wait I'll come. There was
he uses
there was Whisk. And then there was image effects. Is it image effects? This one, Google actually had two AI tools that were generating images aside from Gemini and so on. I mean, they've rested that now and brought Google Flow, something like that. So, but when those two AI tools were actually available, it's at that point early last year, they were the only tools that actually had a bit of cultural context, meaning that you could actually generate African images.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, even cooking, different things. It was, but all those other, like our Midjourney and the rest, they weren't actually giving.
One that you use, one player we're working on that you're able to get all those. Cultural.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now they've actually started to train their LLM to.
It was even last year, sir.
Was it last year?
Yeah, did not follow up on that project.
Yeah,
okay, so I think it was image effects. I think it was
Midjourney.
Was Midjourney?
Yes.
Because it was Midjourney. Okay, maybe it was the prompting. It was the prompting that actually prompting. But it was not. It won't give you. It won't give you. And that one was actually Pixel. Was a Pixel, not like a 3D? With Pixel views, not. But I'm talking about having like a real human. Yes. Yes. So, well, I've not tested it now, but I mean,
I saw one page.
Yeah.
I posted something on Instagram, I think yesterday or so. There was a lady that was talking about communication and stuff. When I saw it at first, I thought it was real. And I went to the page, it was AI page.
Are you serious?
Like, God, you African
stuff,
lady,
I know that.
I don't know if you guys. I posted it on Instagram. He was so pleased. I was like,
So the thing is that, like I said, I know that yes, most LLMs are already being actually advancing. But I really need to give it to most of the Google products. Like they actually have, because they already have like existing data from tiny memory. It's easy. So that's something that they're also writing on. Yeah. I've been there. Actually,
they will win the AI part.
I you really think they will? So remember that Google just invested in Anthropic.
Yeah.
So my point is that when it comes to this AI battle, right? Because there are several killers. There's image generation. There is predictive analysis. There are so many other things. Yeah, exactly. So, but we look at Claude now. So we say that. I mean, Google has anti-gravity, right?
Yeah.
Anthropic has Claude Code.
Yeah.
Claude Work. So I don't know how many of us have used Gravity before, but
I've tried Gravity before.
Yeah, I just use one.
but Gravity is almost like another replacement for VS Code. VS Code is, I think VS Code was by Microsoft. I don't know if I'm correct. Or VS Code is on its own. VS Code.
Copilot.
No, VS Code.
VS Code is Microsoft.
It's Microsoft. I mean, yeah, exactly. So
that Copilot can easily.
Yeah. So imagine those three, right? Running at the same time. Gravity, VS Code, and Claude Code.
I think we should try.
So one of the beautiful things that I feel that Claude really brought into the game of AI is the integration part. So integrating with all your tools.
Yeah, you know, Claude now does design. Claude design.
No, that's what I'm saying. That. No, I know. So I'm saying that what Claude, I mean, Claude owned by Anthropic. Yeah. So the game changer for me was the integrations across any other touch points that you have.
Okay.
So, for example, integrating into Figma. Integrating into
Claude design can integrate into Figma.
You can actually integrate Claude, right?
Third party or directly.
You can integrate. You can actually not Claude design, but Claude,
not
the design.
Yeah, not the design. But you can create Claude, meaning that you can actually use the MC to generate straight up. So that's where I'm coming from. So that integration capability is what is killing.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what it's.
We're going to drop this guy, Stitch.
I'm trying Stitch. So Stitch is
like Claude design.
It's like Claude. It's like Claude design, but I feel like Claude Code is way more. In fact, I even feel that even Claude itself. I'm not trying to background these guys. I'm just saying that. Right now. Right now. I think main Stitch is just basically UI, just UI, UI stuff.
Once he can do both web and mobile.
Yes, can do both web and mobile. So I think it's just to give you an idea of maybe what you want to do.
There's a silent one that people don't know. Aura.design. I don't know.
Aura. Spell Aura again.
Aura. AURA.
AURA.
I know. You know Aura. So yeah. You also have. Yeah, you can say
both.
Yeah,
Bolt.new.
Bolt.new. Which company?
Is it Bolt.new?
I don't know.
It's like that's another agent like Cursor now.
Yeah.
And vibe coding agent like Cursor.
Yeah. So I mean, there are lots of them. Yeah. So let's fall back to identity for instance. Right. Let's look at logos. Right. Are AI generated logos authentic? Or
to be honest with you, I've never generated any logo. I've never tried it. I've never tried. Maybe because
you never tried it.
Yeah, so maybe because I actually believe that logos are meant to be emotional. Yes, so there has to be some form of it's. And when
you know
so when you're developing a visual identity system, I can't even think of using AI because it's something that is very strategic.
But people do.
Yeah. So, but let me tell you, the thing is that, so, I mean, last year I worked on like some couple of VIS.
Okay.
And working on them, you would actually really see why you need to actually on your own. Yes. Because there are lots of explanations and touch points that you need to marry together, right? Yes. I know that with AI, there are some things that can be simplified and can be, notched down high a little bit, but identity, you have to.
Identity is serious.
It's serious stuff. It's a serious thing. You have to really, So you can't just allow. Yeah, you can allow AI to co-create, but not to make those key decisions. So
that's like support.
Yeah, as the support. Because identity, VIS is a different ballgame entirely. So again, what you also need to realize that when you are
price logo.
When you are no, so there's a difference. So somebody tells you it's called price logo.
Not tell them you connect the 30.
I feel
no. Don't tell us to go and use it.
I feel like anybody that comes to meet me and say they want to design a logo, for me, I'm not pricing based off on his logo.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that it's a system. So maybe 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, I would be thinking of, but because of this, I know that you want to use that across
Yeah.
So my recommendation to you would be like, why don't you? Because you're speaking to also the application of that or and other expressions, mesh designs and stuff like that. So I will charge you based on.
Just this guy. So that leads me to another question, right? So do you think that clients are beginning to undervalue designers because of the emergence of AI? They can allow that feed AI, that prompt AI to get what they want.
So I feel that before now, just like Sharon mentioned, right? I feel that design.
She'll not saying anything.
So designers. Most times, I think that in some industries, design is actually an afterthought.
An afterthought, yeah.
Yes, and is before even the rise of AI.
Yeah. True.
You understand? So, and that really questions the design quotient of many businesses. Because most businesses do not understand that even at the age that we are, design can actually, I mean, you're asking for revenue. You don't know that branding can actually set you up. You don't know that design can actually set you up. But, I mean, that's the nature of, this ecosystem that we are.
Yeah.
And in Africa, African businesses most times.
Yeah, we spoke about it on one of those episodes, remember? Right. How they don't give design team enough time to do research.
Yeah, so
research, enough timeline as well.
And then even in the decision making, right? I mean, you can imagine that you might tend not to see a designer in that decision making process.
Yeah.
So you just see that a designer is now being told, hey, do ABCD. Even after you finish the work, exactly. They're already deciding on your work for you
already. So you just come and put the pixels together.
I'm not trying to disregard top. But the point is that they also need to understand that design in itself is a very core component.
In your business.
In your business, very, very core component in your business. So, with lots of seniors and special, educators like yourselves, right? When you see, we have many great designers, especially. So when you are not giving them the liberty to actually make decisions or be in those rooms where decisions are being made, then how did you value?
How you value design? I also think that some designers should be more confident about themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
They should be more confident.
So this thing that you just said also is another factor because I also feel that a lot of designers that we today, not everybody has an understanding of what's next to them.
You saw that guy on that was saying that no designer has ever bought a car from graphic design. Did you see that video? Yeah.
So the question,
the way he said it, that most designers are just being. I'm not telling the truth. I'm not saying the truth that graphic design cannot actually buy you a car.
So the question is that that information that he has actually imprinted himself is the result of the environment and the sort of network that he has around him. Exposure, exactly. So ask him again. He's asking me again, who's his mentor?
You can be his mentor. If you are that guy, please, and you're watching this video, reach out to Justice.
Look at that stuff that they did. The Nigeria Airways stuff that they did that last time. The branding cost.
Oh, yeah. But some said it was not Nigerian, no?
Yeah, it wasn't Nigerian.
I heard it was not Nigerian.
Price tag attached to it was crazy. I can't remember the figure, but
and the other fantastic designs. The Nigerians that did that one.
Nigerians are very, very creative.
Yeah.
Let's say the truth.
We are really, really, really.
I saw some brand design. Some people just focus on money. Just want to collect your money and go, and they just give you. And also presentation also matters. You can do a logo, and then they just put it on a white frame and send to you as concept. Like, what the fuck is this? Sorry for my language.
So that's another thing, right? So, just to buttress on what you said, designers really, our medium designers or designers that are still coming up, or current designers that are even very good. I think that there has to be some form of framework and ecosystem that really speaks to how they can be much more better in terms of their career advancement. Because exposure really matters. Because I mean, I was going to ask a question. Now, question is how many chief design officers do we have?
Chief design, yeah. How many?
I mean, I'm talking about in our ecosystem, but not outside.
Yeah, I know a few.
Chief design officers.
I know a few.
I know they are chief creative officers. I know chief creative officers, but do we have chief design officers?
Yeah, I know a few.
You know a few? That crossing some industries.
Feel like
his own company, Abi.
I'm not at that level. Please.
No, but I'm just saying, the reason why I'm just saying this is that sometimes what's the growth path for a designer, an upcoming designer? Most of them don't really have a growth path, right? Sometimes when you get to a certain level, they feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And they're not ready to.
Some of them end up being farmers.
So that speaks to the reason. That speaks to the reason why some of them cannot be in those rooms.
Yeah, true.
That's
true.
So true. That's it.
True. So, why are you relating design?
Wait, I'm just saying that creativity. I think when you get to one particular age or level in your career path, you just don't want to do any design again. You just some design start moving into music or doing something very different.
I want to do
just.
As a result, wait,
they'll just switch career.
What would make them switch? What would make them switch?
It's a personal preference.
Is it because they didn't make money in design, or they've already achieved everything in design?
Because design, what do you after you don't do your normal process?
Maybe they are not challenged.
They're not challenged anymore.
They don't see anything challenged, but that's a lie, to be honest.
That's a plain lie.
Yeah, there are a lot of challenges.
There's always problem.
They didn't even challenge themselves.
Especially in the product design, there's always problem.
Yeah,
there's always something.
I probably don't finish now.
There's always something. There's always something. That's how we track data. When you start tracking data, you keep seeing problems. Start seeing drop rates, all those things. So you still have to look for a way to increase all those metrics.
So another fantastic question I think we should ask is that we should let Justice tell us about this. What are those human experience or those human emotions that play in AI? What are those human emotions that play in branding, right? That AI cannot.
It's the feeling now.
Feeling.
The feeling now. Yeah, the feeling I get when I interact with your product.
Okay.
I don't think that's something that's.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I dare say so, because that's something that you cannot touch. I mean, I don't touch me.
So you can get to that. That's why we talked about the cultural part of it. That's about the cultural part of it.
So let's even start with the cultural context, right? Yes, I know that AI is trying. We're trying. So I mean, there are even lots of ambassadors in that space. When I say ambassadors in the AI space, like I'm trying to remember this man's name now. The guy with the man that has the Elder series. Trying to remember his name, but I mean, someone that I have been following and been doing fantastic work. Right? I mean, that's a very good use of AI, responsible use of AI. I mean, and there are many of them that are actually using AI to actually tell the African story and do great stuff with the African culture. So but again, take note, it's still the initiator is still us.
Now we see
we are still so that's yes, exactly. We are still the one giving that level of instruction.
People like you sitting.
Behind the scene, you guys. So I think that feeling, that originality from a cultural perspective, something that AI cannot.
I believe over time it will.
I don't know whether we'll still be anyway with the exponential rate. Actually, no. The funny thing is that even with the level of updates, right?
Yeah,
it's really at an exponential I'm very sure that before the end of this year, maybe Claude will release 2 more versions. Maybe it might not be. It's now Opus, like from Sonnet to Opus. Opus now. Opus now it might turn to Zion or something else.
They are cooking.
They are cooking. You get? Maybe they might even do like 2 releases before everyone.
Everybody is just trying.
So everyone is trying to.
Everybody's trying to catch
But
up.
one of the things. So one of the updates that has really improved in the AI space is the quality of output.
Yeah.
But speaking to the feelings hasn't gotten there. Right? That humanizing is going to be quite. That's emotions we're talking about. It's going to be quite something else. It might take another level of serious technology behind that, right? But I mean, one of the things that I can say that AI has really improved right now is the quality of the output.
Yeah.
Like you are seeing more quality videos, you're seeing more quality images. Before, back then, when you see an image, generated image, you know, what is this? Exactly. You know self, exactly.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
Today,
but today it's very
people talking, you think that it's authentic, but not AI generated.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've seen AI like a musical artist.
Yeah.
I'm like proper
musical artist, yes.
Yeah. And
the entire music is actually being created by Suno. Yeah, the album is being created by Suno. Yeah.
So I'll make money on it.
But the only thing is that I don't know whether you saw that news where the body giving Oscars.
Yeah.
They said they will never actually create any category for AI movies.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Why?
Because obviously they're thinking about originality. They're thinking about a lot of things now. Do you understand? No, not even aside that. Maybe they'll just play it. But you know, in Grammys, Grammys actually created a category for designers.
Yes.
Really? Yes. For album art. Oh, yes. So you can imagine now that with AI, you can actually do. No, but they'll look out for originality. But obviously they'll look out for originality. But now that will now be.
Yeah, but AI is here to support. You are here to use it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Enhance your craft.
So yes, to enhance your. Remember, we just concluded one challenge.
Yeah.
And you need to see some of the outputs.
Fantastic or
fantastic. Like even with the copy, I was like, this is really, really good stuff. But I put you on what I don't understand. I'm top scared of what. I enjoy this program. Oh my God, but yeah, I agree when you said yes, it's to assist, but at the same time, I think that with that sort of opportunity from Grammys, it just means that designers can actually, you can still use AI to support whatever you want to.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's it. Yeah,
definitely.
So album will be they're going crazy now.
Yeah, reach out to
Jazzy, someone like you. I think they go talk Drake or Kendrick.
That one is far.
It's far.
I'm humble. I'll read justice. You don't allow visitors during this.
To do what?
If that will be helping you.
I beg you.
All right. I think we should also put this out there to people. How do they think that AI is, playing those games in terms of brand designs? Are they getting authentic results from AI platforms, or are they just, getting the basics? Do you get? So tell us more what you think and how people can also improve on it.
Yeah.
So we'll be wrapping up today's episode. Thanks to Justice once again.
Thank you very much for having me.
You got it. Thank you for me on that internship.
As we are finishing this episode, just give me your camera and speak as you go.
Alright, guys, please don't forget to reshare, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to follow and subscribe to all of our channels. Thank you again for joining us today. Show the
model for inside. If they use us, they do model. Guys, don't they carry me come where she don't carry me where she would there.
Now me that you're oppressed now. Now no both of them that you're oppressed. I don't know you put more attention really. That means you
Put
go
intention,
connect my
I
camera.
beg.